Yasodhanandana Raja Janardana Yasodhanandana Raja Janardana Yasodhanandana Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Ballava Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Ballava Girivaradhari Kaya Gopi Jana Ballava Girivaradhari Yasodhanandana Braja Janardana Yasodhanandana Braja Janardana Yasodhanandana Braja Janardana Yamuna Tira Govinda Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Gaura Hari Bo. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Gaura Hari Bo. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Shri Krishna Goshantam Prabhupada Sasatyam Prakasha Vitircha Chanandra Pate Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatra Desatarine Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyanangyana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Siguru Sijuta Padakamalam Sigurum Vaishnavamscha Cherupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavanespare Visabhanusate Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, in the last 4 days, we had Julan Yatra. We're very fortunate to have the Lordships C.C. Radhe Shyam being swung by the devotees, but it just ended. So we're a little sad because that festival is over. But then today is a special festival, being the appearance day of Lord Balaram. So everyone is happy again. Yes? I didn't hear any Haribol. Yes. There is a verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam which would like to read to set the mood. Later on, Mukundadatta Prabhu will speak more on the Leela of Lord Balaram. So we're saving the best for the last. There is the verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, Chapter 1, Text 24. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudeva Kalananta. It's a very simple verse. Everyone can follow. Vasudeva Kalananta. Sahasra Vadana Swarat. Agrato Babita Devo. Hari Priya Chikirsaya. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada K. The foremost manifestation of Krishna is Sankarshan, who is known as Ananta. He is the origin of all incarnations within this material world. Previous to the appearance of Lord Krishna, the original Sankarshan will appear as Baladheya, just to please the Supreme Lord Krishna in his transcendental pastimes. Purport. Shri Baladev is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. He is equal in supremacy to the Supreme Godhead, yet wherever Krishna appears, Shri Baladev appears as his brother, sometimes older and sometimes younger. When Krishna appears, all his plenary expansions and other incarnations appear with him. This is elaborately explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita. This time, Baladev would appear before Krishna as Krishna's elder brother. Jai. Shri Baladev Ki. Jai. So, as we've heard, they're both equal, similar, the same, Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna. But there is some difference. According to Srila Prabhupada, the difference is the color and the emotion. Krishna's color is that like of blackish blue or bluish black, like indigo. And Lord Balaram's color is crystal white, or just like the moon. Just like today is Purnima also. We mentioned this morning that it is a blue moon, but it's not really blue because it only happens once in many, many years that the moon is so close to planet Earth, which signifies also Lord Balaram's showering his mercy closer to the conditioned souls in this material world, especially in planet Earth. So there is no difference between Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. The only difference is that of the complexion and the emotion. Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sevite. We serve Him. He accepts our service. This is His mood. And Lord Balaram's mood is to always serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So He is the Supreme Personality Servitor of Godhead. What we can learn from Lord Balaram is that how absorbed he is 24 hours in serving Lord Krishna. And it says that Balaram Tattva is Guru Tattva. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is always being served also by his confidential servitors. And whenever the Lord needs some representatives to come to the material world, He will send His very confidential servitors. And in the Jiva Tattva, they will play the role of the Guru, spiritual master. The original spiritual master is Lord Balaram. So therefore, all these spiritual masters are representative of Lord Balaram. Their duty, the Guru's duty, or the spiritual master, is to accept service. But then that service actually is being transferred to Lord Krishna. That is how we understand our Siddhanta. They don't accept and they don't consider themselves to be God or Krishna. Like Prabhupada, he will never say, I am God. He will always say, I'm a servant of a servant of a servant. Gopi Bhartu Padakamalayur Dasha 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 Anudasha. He shows by his example, the spiritual master, how to serve Lord Krishna by being engaged themselves 24 hours a day. So we'll talk more about later on about Guru Tattva, which is Balaram Tattva or Nityananda Tattva. Lord Krishna, his first expansion, the bodily expansion, is Lord Balaram. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is explained that Lord Balaram is Vaibhav Prakash. In the pastimes of the Lord with the cowherd boys, he also expanded himself. Exactly the same as he is. But in the form of the Gopas. These are called Swayam Prakash. The same, everything, psychology-wise, emotional-wise, physical-wise, exactly the same as these different cowherd boys. But there is only one Vaibhav Prakash in Braj Lila, only Lord Balaram, no one else. Without Lord Balaram, there is no Vrindavan. How is that? Because it says that Vrindavan is an expansion of Lord Balaram's potency, energy. This is how he served Lord Krishna. He's always a das, servant. But then again, he also served Lord Krishna in different rasas or different mellows. In particular, he is the best friend of Lord Krishna in Sakyaras, cowherd boyfriend. But then, while serving Lord Krishna in this way, that is always in dasha. Whatever happens, we're always going to be servant. But then there is also the mood of serving Lord Krishna in Vatsalya, or parental mood, whereby he is always protective of Lord Krishna, just like an older brother. In Indian society, the elder brother is always considered to be the guru. Yes? Guru Bhai, they may say like that. No? Not really. Like the father, yes. So sometimes Lord Krishna will be told, you stay home. Today is your birthday. You don't go out. Because Mother Yasoda will have special treatment for you to be celebrate your birthday in a way. She's going to do Abhishek of you also. Or, now it's time to go home. We've been playing too much. Now it's time to go home. He will say like that. Very protective. Always in the mood of, like a parent. So, Sakya is there, Dasha is there, Vatsalya is there, and in Santaras, again, Vrindavan. Or all the paraphernalias that Lord Krishna uses, like his shoes, even though Lord Krishna doesn't wear shoes in Vrindavan, his bed, his thunder lightning color yellow dhoti, his crown, the peacock, feather on his head, the flute, all these different paraphernalias that Lord Krishna used is an expansion of Lord Balaram, as in Santaraj. It says also that Lord Krishna, in order to serve Lord Krishna in Sringar Ras or Madhurya Ras, Lord Balaram expanded himself as Ananga Manjari, the younger sister of Srimati Radharani. But Ananga Manjari doesn't have a conjugal relationship with Lord Balaram. Unlike Lord Krishna has a conjugal relationship with Srimati Radharani. Ananga Manjari, she assists Srimati Radharani in serving Lord Krishna. So in a sense, this is related to conjugal, because everyone in Vrindavan, especially the gopis, they're always pushing Radharani closer and closer and closer to Lord Krishna. Lord Balaram has his own set of gopis as well. He doesn't interfere with the loving relationship between Radha and Krishna. He respects Radharani, and sometimes fearful that when he says that when in Govardhan, when Lord Balaram will be walking and he would see some series of golden Govardhan Shilas, he will conclude that Srimati Radharani must have passed this way. So let me go in a different direction. And similarly, Srimati Radharani, when she would see a series of Govardhan Shilas, crystal white in color, she will conclude as well that, oh, Balaramji must have passed this way. So let me go in a different direction. So both of each other respect Radharani and Balaram, and they will not have some interaction, so to speak. Even in Dauji, it's one of the places here in Braj, there is a deity of Lord Balaram. But Revati is on the opposite, not really opposite, but on the side. Revati will not be on the side of Balaram, because he will respect, he will not compete with Krishna and Radharani. So we should also understand this is the mood of Lord Balaram. He's the deepest respect and love and affection towards Lord Krishna. This is the mood of the Guru again. The mood of the Guru is so deep love and affection towards the disciple. Without their love and affection and determination to help bring the disciple to go back home, back to Godhead, there is no use of them being a guru or a spiritual master. So Balaram means, or Baladev means strength. In the material world, we have two types of strengths, material and spiritual. You've seen Mr. Universe, big muscles. Seems to be very strong, right? But not necessarily they can be spiritually strong. There is a misunderstanding that you have to be physically strong in order to become spiritually strong. That is not the case. Because we've seen some brahmacharis, they look very skinny, but they eat a lot also. Like Govardhan Hill Prasad. But they will not become big like a Mr. Universe, but they have so much strength, spiritual strength. Especially from hearing and chanting and performing strictly their sadhana. So strength, when we say strength, Balaram, Baladev means strength, means spiritual strength. He is the mercy incarnation of the Supreme Lord, Lord Krishna. Even in the Srimad Bhagavatam, the 3rd chapter, we were reading the other day, Krishna is the source of all incarnations. Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna, they're considered to be the 19th and 20th incarnations of the Supreme Lord. But they're not avatars, they're avatari, the source of all incarnations. So how is that? Well, the commentary from the Acharyas says that because they descended also from the spiritual world, this is the meaning of avatar, one who descends from the spiritual world to the material world, and they took birth in holy Dham, Shri Vrindavan Dham. Now, Krishna and Balaram will not take birth anywhere else in the universe except Vrindavan. He will not take birth in New York or Toronto or Delhi, always in Vrindavan. And they perform superhuman activities whereby it cannot be equaled or surpassed. We need spiritual strength. The determination to go back home, back to Godhead, will not be fulfilled or achieved without spiritual strength. It's not possible. Spiritual strength is very important. And we pray to Lord Balaram for that spiritual strength. Srila Prabhupada says that this Krishna Balaram Mandir has been established in order to show to the whole world that there is no difference between Krishna Balaram and Gaur Nitai. And then he asked a question, who is stronger, Balaram or Krishna? Why? Yes, that's right. As we can see here, the deity form of Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. Even though Baladev means strength, he is the source of all strength, unlimited strength, but still, because of that mood of Sakyaras, in a sense, he will put his left arm on the shoulder of Lord Krishna. There are some pastimes where Lord Balaram will know. He's the only one who knows that Lord Krishna, because of his strength, he'll be able to accomplish, especially the lifting of Govardhan Hill. He can understand. Lord Balaram can do it himself, but he knew also that Lord Krishna can do it. Even though the Brajabasis, they will put their sticks, Govardhan, preventing just in case, because Krishna, while looking to Srimati Radharani with his sidelong glance, sometimes he will feel a static symptom and then Govardhan Hill will shake. And then the Brajabasis will be so frightened. What's going to happen next? But he knew. Now Lord Balaram also, he killed many demons like Pralambasura, Dhenukasura. And according to the Acharyas, we only heard about 20 major demons. Naimitika Lila. This is occasional pastimes of the Supreme Lord in the material world. There are no demons in the spiritual world. There is no tinge of Maya. There is no tinge of Sattvagun, Rajagun, and Tamagun. Vishuddha Sattva. Pure goodness. So there is no way that there are demons there. The Acharya says that these demons that Lord Balaram killed, we have to also endeavor on our part to get rid of these anarthas. Because these demons, according to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they represent our anarthas. These unwanted desires within our hearts. Being conditioned souls, we are not free from anarthas. On the other hand, we are increasing our anarthas, being bewildered by the material energy and not taking shelter of Krishna and Balaram. So we have tried to read that. I was listening to the lectures of His Holiness Bhakti Chaitanya Swami, who gave that lecture when the VIH is still here in our Gurukul building. It's very interesting. Some of the anarthas, by reading them, the fruit is that we'll be able to get rid of these anarthas. So Lord Balaram has a plow. Vaishya community. Krishna has a flute. Krishna, by playing his flute, he would attract everyone in the universe, moving and non-moving. Even the trees, they would tremble. The leaves, they would tremble. The branches. Yamuna will stop flowing when she hears the flute playing of Lord Krishna. The calves trying to drink the milk from the udders of their mothers stop. The gopis will run in the middle of the night to go and see their beloved in the middle of the night, which is morally, it is wrong. No one goes out at night during those days, or at least even 100 years, 200 years ago. But nowadays, that doesn't work. If they don't come home by 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, that is still too early. So, by the playing of the flute, Lord Krishna will attract everyone, moving and non-moving. Now, Lord Balaram has a plow. This plow is being used, again, in the Guru Tattva category, to plow our hearts. Just like when there is a new plantation that needs to be done, the farmers would use the plow to plow the fields for new seedlings to be planted. So similarly, the spiritual master, being a representative of the Adi Guru, Lord Balaram, Lord Nityananda, would plow and plow and plow and plow our hearts until it is ready to have implanted that seed of bhakti. And it is for us to water the seed of bhakti, or to get rid of the anarthas by hearing and chanting. This is the process, hearing and chanting. The plowing of Lord Balaram's, the heart of the conditioned souls, will help us to become attracted to Krishna. There is no such thing of, I love Krishna, and still having so much anarthas, unwanted, unnecessary things within our heart. We may say, sentimentally, yes, I love Krishna or I love Radharani, but then, do we still have anarthas within our heart that we have to work with? It's not possible. It's not possible. Especially that of being proud, which is the thickest of them all. He says, even a pauper is proud of his penny. Now they don't accept 1 rupee. They will throw it back to you. They want 10 rupees now. So, are we still proud? In many, many ways. This is very thickest. False ego. Very difficult to give up. Being in the bodily platform means mental platform, and ultimately being in the egoistic platform. So, without understanding Lord Balaram, how we can get out of this material world. And in India, not many people know Lord Balaram or Lord Nityananda. Even Lord Chaitanya, they would consider Lord Chaitanya as a great saintly personality from West Bengal. They will not consider him as a Supreme Lord. What to say of his brother, elder brother? In the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra in Satya Yuga, Lord Balaram also appeared as Lakshmanji. Lakshman. And his duty is always to serve. See, whenever Lord Balaram will come in different forms, in In different ages, he's always with Lord Krishna and always there to serve Lord Krishna. There is no way he will take service from, maybe sometime he will take service. Like when they will be playing around in the groves and pasturing grounds of Vrindavan. Then sometime they will become very tired and they will be taking shelter under the shade of a tree, Kalpaviksha tree, or Tamal tree, or Kadamba tree. And Lord Balaram's lotus feet will be massaged by Lord Krishna. So Lakshmanji, right from very birth, he will be serving Lord Ramachandra. So now, when Lord Ramachandra married Sita Devi, it was her duty as the wife also to serve 24 hours Lord Ramachandra. That is the duty of the wife, right? Well, I don't know. Did it change now or something? That the husband has to serve the wife? No, of course not. It's always the duty of the wife to serve the husband. 24 hours, not 23 or 22. 24 hours. No, there's going to be like a competition now. Because Sita Devi would like to serve Lord Ramachandra as the wife 24 hours, and it was the duty always, all the time, even before married life, grihastha life, to serve Lord Ramachandra. So now there's a disagreement. What to do? So to solve the problem, they went to, this is Lord Ramachandra's way of finding a solution, to Vasishta Muni. What to do? So Vasishta Muni says, when at home, Sita Devi should be serving Lord Ram. And when outside, doing some duties as a king, Lakshman should serve. So now, when they went into exile, Sita Devi and Lakshman is still trying to figure out how to serve Lord Ramachandra the best. Now, when Sita Devi asked for a golden deer to be captured because she was captivated by this golden deer, she asked Lord Ramachandra to go and capture this for her. And Lord Ramachandra told Lakshmanji, you stay and guard Sita Devi. Don't go, don't leave her. And when Lord Ram captured Marichi, and Marichi was saying, help, help, in the voice of Lord Ramachandra. Yes? So now Sita Devi says, no, you should go. Lord Rama is in trouble. What are you doing here? No, I was told to guard you. I was told to guard you. He said, no. Ram is in trouble. Why you don't go? Oh, I know why you're staying here. You just want to enjoy me. And then Lakshman was perplexed. He wanted to serve his master, Ram, by being there to guard Sita. And now Sita is telling, you are just here. You're just taking advantage of this time. So this is the difficulty here now. Sometimes the spiritual master will tell us something which it may be contradictory to the way we see things. We've heard that story many times. Srila Prabhupada says, man sannyasi, disciple, Srila Prabhupada says, you stay here in Vrindavan. But he wants to travel. And then one sannyasi says, you travel. But he wants to stay. So what to do? We should always, to the best of our ability, to serve our Guru Maharaj. 100%. If the spiritual master says, jump, the disciple will say, how high? Even though maybe he has some problem in his legs. But the Guru will not say anything or instruct the disciple which the disciple will not be able to do. Along with the instructions coming from the spiritual master, the mercy or the blessings to accomplish and achieve that instruction is within the instruction. So we should not say, oh, Guru Maharaj, I don't think, or but, usually sometimes, not usually sometimes, usually or sometimes, we'll say, but Guru Maharaj, but. Or if the Guru asks us for some water and we are being over intelligent, we say, maybe I should give milk. Like the other day, I asked someone to give me water or something, and he gave me a different thing. So, now, that start of the problem now. Then again, later on, after the exile, Lord Ram, he heard. He would go incognito at night. And one of the citizens in his kingdom, in Ayodhya, he heard that, what kind of king do we have? He's still keeping the wife who's been touched by others. This is the case, that only the wife, only the husband can see the wife or touch the wife. No one else. So when this thing happened, Lord Ram wanted to banish, or actually have first Srimati Sita Devi to be as good as gone. So what is the use of this? I thought you fought Ravana to save me. But Lord Ram says, no, I didn't fight Ravana to save you. I fought Ravana and killed him to show that our dynasty is the best. So Sita Devi says, what is the use of this? Let me just have myself give up my body. And Lord Ram asked Lakshman to start the fire, lit the fire. And Lakshman within himself, no, it's very difficult. How can I do this? I'm trying to serve also Sita Devi. She's dear to me as well. So there's this going, pushing, and trying to serve Lord Ram, and at the same time, because he's a younger brother. Younger brother always have to abide. As we mentioned earlier, the elder brother is like the Guru. So he decided, next time, I'm not going to be a younger brother. Next time, I'll be sure that I am the elder brother. Even though, how can God, who is the source of everything, Janma Diyasayata, how is it that God takes birth and He has a brother, and He has a father, and He has a mother? If we try to explain this to others, especially those who doesn't know the Siddhanta, how can they understand God has a father? If He is God, He's the source of everything. How can He have a source? So for pastime's sake, He would do this, the Supreme Lord, to attract us to go back home, back to Godhead. He did not leave us like an orphan, without anyone, anybody. He came to the material world, Lord Krishna, along with His elder brother. And in this spiritual world, Lord Balaram is there as an elder brother as well. In the past times in the spiritual world, there is also Dwarka, there is also Mathura, there is also Svetadweep, where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, along with His eternal associates, including Lord Nityananda, Advaita Acharya, Shivash, and others, to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So today is a very auspicious day. We can go on more with the Tattva, but I think we had enough, a little bit. Yes? Did I hear Haribol? We should pray today to Lord Balaram. This is a very auspicious day to pray to Lord Balaram, to give us strength, the determination to go on in whatever difficulties, shortcomings, and problems we may have, physically, mentally, health-wise, and especially spiritually. Lord Balaram, give us this strength so that we'll be able to reach the goal. Without the mercy of Lord Balaram, we will not be able to reach the goal, Krishna Prema, Radhesham. Confirm again. Lord Balaram, He says, if you have any problems at all, any, today is the best day to pray to Lord Balaram. Now you don't have to tell me your problems. You know what is your problem. But we only have one main problem, that we're still in the material world. To get out of the material world is not so easy. We have to work hard. And there is no problem that Lord Balaram will not be able to solve. We have stories we've heard from Dinabandhu Prabhu also. He's mentioned the same thing. You have any problem? Go and see Lord Balaram. Oh, you don't have any problems, right? You're free from problems, no? We all have problems. So today is the best day. Lord Balaram, please help me. And especially when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Another meaning of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, where again Rama is there. Prabhupada says that Rama is Lord Ram, Balaram. And he says there are three Ramas, Balaram, Ramachandra, and Parasuram. But specifically in the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, The Rama is Lord Balaram, the source of all pleasure. Nityananda, source of eternal happiness. We are very miserable, in a miserable condition of life. Narottam Das Thakur, anyone who doesn't accept Lord Nityananda, Lord Balaram, is considered as a dog. So we pray to Lord Balaram, not just today, but every day as well when we chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Lord Balaram ke, Balaram Purnima ke, Nitai Gaur Sitanath Premanande. Om Tat Sat. Dhanyavad. Hare Krishna.